Hi there. I am DJ Waldow, and I'm turning 50 on February 23rd, 2026. So for the next 50 days, I'm sharing one thing that I've learned on the almost 50 years on this planet. Today's thing is number 24. Start with hello. Christina is going to love this intro. It's about how I met her, my wife, over 24 years ago. I won't tell you the full story, but I will tell you this. It was at a bar. It was late at night. She was playing pool. It looked like she was on a double date. She was there with another woman and two other guys. I find out later that they were just friends, allegedly. But anyway, I walk up to her and I just said hello and started talking. No, that's not at all how it happened. I actually walked up to her friend and I looked at her friend and I said, "Is your friend married?" To which the friend replied, "Oh no, she's single, very single." Meanwhile, Christina was 23 and I was 25. Of course, she was single. Anyway, I tell that story because I just started with hello. Now, that was a little bit of a different version than hello, but I started with hello. And I want to talk today about how important it is to say hello to people. I've kind of built it into my daily habit and something I just do no matter what. If I'm passing somebody on the street, I'll generally try to make eye contact and say hello. Now, certainly this isn't the case if I'm in a busy venue or something. If I'm walking down the streets of New York City or San Francisco, I'm not saying hello, 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 hello to everybody around me. But generally, when I pass someone outside, I try to say hello. I run with a couple guys every Friday. Well, now sometimes Mondays and Wednesdays as well, as we're training for a half marathon. And it could be almost pitch black at 6 in the morning, and we go by people, and these guys can attest to it. I try to say hi to every single person, whether it's a wave, it's a hello, something like that, to just about everybody. And I can't stress this enough. I think this simple act of just saying hello can change somebody's day. It can bring them joy. It can bring them some ounce of happiness. For some people, it might be the best part of their day. People love to be acknowledged. I even try, although I don't do it often, when I pass someone experiencing homelessness, I'll try to say hello. Now, it's not always the right environment, it's not the right time, but if I can, I try to at least acknowledge them as a human being. In fact, this just happened to me recently at Starbucks. For those that know me, Starbucks is kind of my office. I like to work there during the day, usually in the mornings. And there was a guy that has come in for months and months, maybe even a year since I've been going to Starbucks regularly. And everybody says hello to him. Hi, Scott. Hi, Scott. I've never acknowledged him for no particular reason, but we just haven't connected. And so just the other day, I approached him and I just said hello. That's all. And we struck up a conversation. I learned a little bit about him and his background and where he's from. Learned that he had cerebral palsy, which is why he's in a wheelchair. And we had a lovely chat. And the next time I go in there, I'll address him as Scott. So not just a hello, but a hello, Scott. Now, does my family love this? Probably not. I mean, I guess it can get annoying to talk to everybody and say hello to everybody, but it's not going to stop me, right? There's a lot of things that they don't love that I do and say. Remember that whole figure it out? They love when I sing, figure it out, figure it out. Actually, they hate it, but it doesn't stop me. And this won't stop me either. I will continue to say hello to people as much as I possibly can. And a little bonus for you. If you can not just say hello, but maybe, just maybe, throw in a little smile or a wave or a thumbs up or some other acknowledgement, that's just a bonus. But as best you can, when you walk by somebody, acknowledge them, start with a hello. I promise you, it will make a huge difference. All right, that is it. That is thing number 24. Start with hello. As always, you can find these full episodes on 50things.co. You can go to YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts and search 50 Things. They're there. I promise I upload them every day. You can also go on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and the TikTok and find me there. Thank you again so much for listening, for all of your feedback. And until tomorrow, the halfway point, thing number 25. Thank you. Thank you.